Hello Sagittarius, welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is your April 2019 tarot reading for the sign of Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. I hope you're well, Sagittarius. Here are the cards, the four general energies of the month. We have Page of Wands, Strength, the Ten of Swords and the King of Cups. The overriding energy of the month is the Chariot. Beautiful energy, Sagittarius. Top two cards talk about love, romance, general relationships with the Magician and the Ten of Pentacles. Bottom two, it's normally two cards, but three popped out. The Nine of Wands, the Queen of Wands, very much fire energy here, and the Ace of Pentacles, beautiful. I've pulled an Archangel Oracle card and two healing cards have fallen out. So just let me read those to you now. The first one is claircognizance. Archangel Uriel, pay attention to thoughts and ideas that come to you as they are answered prayers. So whatever you've been asking the universe for, God, the divine, whatever it means to you, you may well get clarity on a situation or answers this month. So that's beautiful. Might well allow you to move forward. The first healing card is unleash your creativity. This is about maybe applying yourself, looking at opportunities to really kind of like grow, expand, nurture your creative side. Creation is about the beginnings of something new. Creation is about doing something in your own light, your own abundance, your own path, maybe, finding your own path. This is also about doing things in your own style. So things like business ventures, progression at work, out of the box thinking sometimes in the workplace. It can also be connecting to things like the arts. Maybe if you want to do some kind of like course in terms of art, some kind of like study where you can employ those creative skills, that can be useful for you as well. So it's everything that you want to do right now to improve the situation in your own life and make it more abundant, more satisfying, more rewarding. So beautiful. But the beginnings of something, anything that you're starting, I've noticed you've got an Ace of Pentacles in the workplace, for example. This could lead to real abundance. It's saying now's the time to be creating something new, creating something for the long term, because it could provide you with a lot of good reward. The next card is Phoenix Rising. Beautiful energy. Aries got this, and maybe it's linked to some of the fire signs. This is about things beginning to look better. I notice you've got a Ten of Swords here, Sagittarius. The end of something tough, the end of something that had you down. Could have brought you to your knees, basically, mentally. Clouds hanging in your mind, mental dark clouds, dark times, not being able to get rid of negative thoughts, maybe interactions with other people weighing on your mind. Could be worry situations. Could be in the home life, could be in the workplace. Those clouds are lifting. So yeah, I think you're beginning to rise, you're beginning to progress, you're beginning to find that progression and moving forward, because the Chariot is all about victory. It's all about moving forward to success. It's all about maybe the comeback, coming back from the Ten of Swords energy to rise. This is eyes on the prize. You know where you're going now. You're finding that spark of energy, maybe that creativity that I've spoken about. This is unleashing what you want to do with your own life now. This is releasing the weight of the mind. You see, this Chariot is actually made of stone. So physically, can it really move? But this is about being linked with the mind, the energies. This is about that weight, whatever has been hanging in your mind, whatever has been holding you back. It's the time for releasing that. It's the time for moving forward. And you know where you're going. and you've learned from your mistakes. You've got a balanced progression. You see the white and the black. You won't make the same mistakes again. For some of you have made, mistakes or misjudgments or trusted people that you shouldn't have. This is about eyes on the prize now, to start moving forward to achieve your goal. And it's fast-moving energy. So the Chariot can mean opportunities beginning to come into your life now. Maybe job opportunities, opportunities for love or deepening that love connection. Fast-moving opportunities, fast-moving progression. So something that you may well have started, for example, it could be a business venture, and it just wasn't doing anything, and it was hard work, and you were really trying to push forward, but nothing seemed to happen. This is where you suddenly find that release. Things are beginning to progress in your life. Things are beginning to look more successful. And similarly, in the love front, if there's something that you haven't, if you've been looking for a new love for a long time, this is where things start to release and start gathering pace and moving forward on the journey. This is all about the journey. This is all about learning lessons from the past in order to propel you forward. So like I said, it's that balance between what's gone before and now how you move forward to the future. You know where you're going. You've got that clarity of mind. So it's beautiful energy. And like I said, with the Ten of Swords, you're coming back. You see, this is somebody, you could have been stabbed in the back. You could have been betrayed. You probably didn't see this coming for some of you. This can be people that you might have trusted, situations that have happened, maybe in the workplace, the home life, with wider friendships, where you've been deeply hurt, deeply wounded. And this has weighed on your mind. You see the dark clouds? This is what's going on in your mind. The swords are linked to the mind. You couldn't get that clarity. You couldn't put things into perspective. This is what kept you stuck. But it's finishing. This is a 10. It's completion. And you see a new day is dawning and the clouds are lifting now. You see the dawn here is rising, pushing the darkness away. That's what's going on inside your head, Sagittarius. And it's great synergy with the Chariot energy. Things are beginning to release, beginning to happen. You're beginning to move forward. You're moving on. Whatever held you back before, you've done with it. You're just done with it. This is your time to rise again. This is your time to get that sense of self back, that self-confidence, that self-drive. Really using your experience and talents to improve maybe your career situation, and be open to love. King of Cups comes when it's kind of like it is a kind of experience in a way, and maybe you've learned, like I said, maybe you've learned from harsh truths, harsh experiences, Sagittarius, that might not have been of your making. You see the choppy waters here, they represent emotions, the depths of emotions, how deep emotions can go. That's represented by the sea. And, and it's very much represented here with the Ten of Swords energy potentially, and how much they can rock us, how devastated that we can feel when our emotions run wild in a negative way. The King of Cups turns that on its head. He doesn't master the oceans. He understands them. And by understanding emotions, because he's had experience, because he's learnt from the past, he's had past mistakes, he's a more mature gentleman. And by understanding lessons of the past in terms of emotions, he has managed to master his own emotions by understanding what emotions can do to you. It's a great learning from past experiences, from past challenges. He sits in his own power now. And this is you, Sagittarius. When you actually master your own emotions, when you don't allow things to affect you on the inside, when you find that emotional stability, that emotional centre, you project that calm on your external world, that stability on your external world. I also think it's listening to your heart. For those of you who may well have been hurt in love. It is time to find that progression, that release now, to move on. And I think very much that King of Cups energy will do that. This is somebody also who might be helping you through a tough situation. So yeah, Sagittarius, this is could be somebody in your life, somebody more mature, who has life experience, very compassionate, very good listener, could be giving you that emotional support, helping you find that success within, because, you know, something's releasing and you're going to be victorious. So yeah, and I think it comes from getting a grip on those emotions, the clouds lifting in your mind from negative thoughts, the beautiful energy. And if that wasn't enough, look at this. Very much linked to the Ten of Swords energy. So the classical meaning of this card, the lion is your thoughts, your mind, and the maiden is you. And this is basically saying, I think it's Waite from the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, basically said this was mastery of one's thoughts. Says it all, and that's where true strength lies. When you can control thoughts, when you can allow what affects you on the inside, because it's easy to walk away from situations. It's easy to walk away from people, Sagittarius, isn't it? You can walk away from people and not see them again. But the effect that negative situations, hurt, letdowns, disappointment can have on you on the inside can take a long time to get over. But you're getting over it, it's completion. This is you finding that power within by being able to have that sense of self, by being able to master your thoughts now, get control, put things into perspective, and move forward. That's the release. I said there's a weight on your mind. This is that weight releasing. This is you moving forward at a really fast pace now, fast opportunities, being in the driving seat of your own life. Having come through real challenges, but they're over. And you need to accept that they're over and not allow this energy to eat away at you, because it will just keep you stuck and hold you back. And a new day is dawning in your head. You know, brighter opportunities. The clouds are lifting, so you need to let that happen. And again, this beautiful wand energy. You've got some real good wand energy here. Change is afoot. You're beginning to see opportunities to move forward. Your passion, your desires are resurging. It's beautiful, Sagittarius. This is about beginning to take action in your own life. You're saying, okay, well, that happened. It hurt me. I'm moving on because I deserve more. And this is you moving forward, taking action in your own life, grabbing your wand of opportunity. Certainly opportunities could be presenting themselves, job opportunities, also desire, finding what you desire. Again, unleash your creativity, your desires, your passions. It might be hobbies, hobbies that you want to start changing your world. I mean, you may well make connections as a result of those hobbies that suddenly start changing your world and making it more whole, more complete. Could also be desire for love, passion. But you're grabbing the opportunity, the potential to improve your life for the better and taking action in your own life now. So it's beautiful energy. And this opportunity, again, fast moving energy. So be engaged this month because things are changing. Love, romance and relationships. Beautiful energy. You've got the Magician. Now I'm going to read some of these cards together, to be honest, because I think they do impact on each other. But taking these two cards at the top, love, romance and relationships, the Magician brings change, transforming your life for the better. If you're in search of love, romance, committed relationships, there's either somebody in your life, could be represented by the King of Cups, who is compassionate, a great listener, has been a great emotional support to you. This could represent a deepening of a relationship. With the Ten of Pentacles energy, so a real solid, committed relationship. And you're kind of like, I don't know what I would have done without that person. I just don't know what I would have done. Now this, the magician, he shifts and change, makes use of universal energy, earthly energy. It's saying that you've got the experience, the knowledge, the wisdom, the know-how, that self-belief that you've lacked to attract love potentially. So now's the time where you can really start manifesting love in your life. For those of you who are single, really bring change into your life on that front. There's going to be opportunities, and it could be something that's a real solid long-term relationship, a committed relationship long-term. So it's beautiful energy. Now let's move on to business and finance. And I'm just looking at the magician here, okay? So on business and finance, just because these cards are a little bit related, the magician energy again says you can change your life for the better. Now's the time. Now's that time when you start realizing that you have more power than you think to change your life for the better in any front. Magician says he's number 1 on the tarot deck, and there's a reason for that, and there's a teaching for that. He points his right hand up to the heavens, his left hand to the earth, manifesting heavenly and earthly energies, blending them together into something that's very magical and transformative. You have the power to transform your life. Why? Because we are all born of the Creator. Whatever the Creator means to you, and there is magic around us. There is that heavenly magical energy around us, but also within us for that reason. And that's what the magician connects to. You have your own skills, your own experience, all those tools at your disposal, earth, air, fire and water. You have the sword, the pentacle, the wand, the cup on the table, ready to manifest, using all those tools at your disposal. But you can also manifest that magic that's within you and change your fortunes for the better. And this is about believing. And you're beginning to, with the Chariot. You're believing that you can change your life for the better because you're now on that journey to victory, to success. Beautiful energy. Listen, it might not be plain sailing. There might be the odd obstacle where you're tired, where you want to give up in April. Certainly on the business front. But you see, this is again beautiful energy. This is the Queen of Wands. And also, don't hold yourself back, The 9 of Wands energy. Don't hold yourself back, Sagittarius. Don't give up. Because you've got more power than you think. That's very much the teaching of the magician and also the Queen of Wands energy. Being able to attract wealth, prosperity, abundance. And she knows her own weaknesses. Listen, she won't allow past hurts, past experiences to stop her from moving forward. She has that fire, that passion. She will unleash her creativity to improve her life, to expand, to grow. This is unleashing your tools, your experience, to shape your life for the better. That's what she does. She grabs her Ace of Wands that might have been presented to her, and she's manifested real success in her earthly world. Abundance represented by the sunflower. But, you're not perfect. Both of these cards are saying you're not perfect. And don't put too much on yourself. Expect too much of yourself. Play to your strengths. Because if you're competing with somebody else in a business situation or a job situation, play to your strengths. And that's what matters this month. Because you see the cat here? The cat is a sign of how adaptable cats can be. And also links to the Leo energy. Again, fire, Sagittarius, your energy, fire energy. She understands what she's good at, but she also understands what she's not good at. And this is about, certainly in the work situation, playing on that. If you need more help in certain situations, then get it. Don't keep yourself stuck. This is about pushing forward to achieve now, again, victory, the Chariot. And it's possible because she is real success, real abundance, and really understands how to connect with power, authority, changing things to her benefit, almost kind of like turning things to her advantage, you know? And if you do, look at this. I mean, look at these. Whatever you're starting, and remember I said, unleash your creativity. It could be a creative project that's at its infancy. But whatever you're starting, look at it, it's divinely guided. You're going to get material security, because it could lead to the Ten of Pentacles. This is right above the Ace of Pentacles card. So beautiful energies. Beautiful energies. This also says be practical, be focused, be grounded. Don't allow emotions to get on top of you. Now's the time to put one step in front of the other. It might well have been a long time coming, but it's coming. So beautiful energy. And remember, this is a beautiful card. This is your energy. Phoenix rising, Sagittarius, for April 2009. So believe it. That's the key. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I hope it's a great month, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.